The Bachelor. Are Grant and his final pick still together? March 18, 2025. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Bachelor Nation News fans. Is the Bachelor Grant Ellis still with his final pick? This is a big question everyone has been asking for the answer to. This season of The Bachelor has not been a fan favorite. In fact, most people stopped watching due to the lack of interest in Grant. Yikes. However, Reality Steve did announce who the winner was. Now, are they still together? Keep reading to find out more about this situation. Grant Ellis and his journey as The Bachelor. Grant Ellis has had an eventful journey to find love. He first appeared on Jen Tran's season of The Bachelorette. However, he was not chosen to be her fiancé and was sent home. During the Men Tell All, it was announced that Grant was going to be the next Bachelor. This excited everyone. They got more applications than any other season. However, this all went downhill fast once his season started airing. He tried to promote his music career and fans got rubbed the wrong way. Since the show has lost viewers and is going downhill, they even canceled the next season of The Bachelorette. Yikes. This does not sound good for Grant or the franchise. Is he and his final pick still together? Grant Ellis' final pick has been announced by Reality Steve. He said that Juliana Pasquaroso was the one who won Grant's heart. However, he has now revealed that he is unsure if the two are still together or not. Haven't heard anything new in regards to where the Grant/Juliana relationship stands right now. I know so many of you are convinced after last night's episode that the spoiler must be wrong, or how can he even be contemplating who to pick next week when he told Licia he loved her, and he said he's almost there with Juliana, etc. Editing. Best way I can put it. I will say I haven't had many details about the finale since I announced the spoiler, but one thing I did hear back when I was told was that Licia was blindsided by Grant's decision. After watching last night's episode, yeah, that makes perfect sense now. Grant told Licia he loved her before telling Juliana the same thing. So it made fans wonder if Steve's prediction was right. However, if Licia was blindsided by Grant, this makes sense as to why she would be. It seems that Reality Steve does not know if Juliana and Grant are still together. He made it very clear that he had not heard much and had no clue. However, fans are wondering how she felt hearing Grant tell Licia he loved her before saying it to her, the woman he chose. Regardless, fans are interested in knowing if their relationship has lasted through the airing of the show. What do you think? Do you think they are going to last? Sound off in the comments below. We would love to hear your thoughts on this. Shocking truth about Grant and his final pick. Are they still together? Introduction. The Bachelor franchise has been known for producing dramatic moments, heart-wrenching decisions, and couples who either last a lifetime or fizzle out just as quickly as they began. Season after season, fans of The Bachelor tune in for the glitz, glamour, and romance, only to be left questioning. Do these couples actually stay together after the final rose ceremony? One couple that has had viewers on the edge of their seats is none other than Grant and his final pick. Their journey was filled with ups and downs, love triangles, and some seriously tense moments that kept viewers glued to their screens. But now, after the final rose was handed out, the big question remains, are they still together? In this exclusive deep dive, we'll uncover the shocking truth behind Grant's relationship with his final pick. From behind-the-scenes drama to social media clues, we'll give you all the insider information you've been dying to know. The road to the final rose. When Grant first walked into the mansion, viewers were immediately captivated by his charm, good looks, and seemingly perfect chemistry with many of the women. However, it wasn't long before a clear frontrunner emerged, his final pick, the one he just couldn't seem to shake. Their connection was undeniable, and every date they shared only deepened the speculation that they could make it out of the Bachelor bubble together. Throughout the season, Grant's journey was filled with emotional moments, from tear-filled one-on-one dates to thrilling rose ceremonies where the stakes were high. But the tension wasn't just between Grant and his final pick. A love triangle developed, with another contestant vying for his heart and throwing a wrench into what seemed like a perfect match. The controversy. But what really shocked fans were the rumors that started swirling as soon as the season wrapped up. Some sources claimed that Grant and his final pick had a huge falling out just days after filming ended, with a major breakup happening behind closed doors. Others suggested that their relationship was nothing more than a publicity stunt to keep the viewers engaged and the ratings high. Were they just pretending to be happy for the cameras? The reality is much more complicated, and in the months since the season aired, fans have had to rely on cryptic Instagram posts, subtle hints, and interviews to figure out what really happened. Did Grant and his final pick end things on good terms? Or was there a more sinister reason why we haven't heard much from them since? Social media sleuthing. Social media has become the go-to place for Bachelor fans to sleuth and figure out what's really going on with their favorite couples. In Grant's case, it was no different. Fans were quick to spot the tiniest of details in his posts, from his lack of posts with his final pick to the sudden appearance of another mysterious woman in his life. Grant's Instagram feed, once flooded with photos of his final pick, became oddly quiet after the season finale. Some fans claimed that he was trying to distance himself from the show's drama, while others thought it was a sign that they had broken up. But what about his final pick? She too seemed to pull back from the public eye, giving fans little to no information about the state of her relationship with Grant. Could the silence mean trouble? The insider scoop. So what's the truth? Sources close to Grant and his final pick have spoken out, giving us a peek behind the curtain. According to one insider, the couple faced significant challenges in the aftermath of filming. The intense pressure to make their relationship work in the public eye was overwhelming, and the constant media attention caused strain. The couple reportedly had several heated arguments and struggled to find common ground once the cameras stopped rolling. But just as quickly as the rumors started, another source came forward to contradict the claims. Apparently, despite the difficulties they faced, Grant and his final pick were very much still together, at least for now. The couple has been spotted on secret getaways, spending time with each other's families, and working through their issues away from the public eye. Could this be the start of something real, or was it all just a fling to capitalize on their fame? Fan reactions. Fans have had their own theories about what's going on. Some are convinced that Grant and his final pick are still in it for the long haul, despite the drama. Others believe that the relationship was doomed from the start, with the couple only staying together for the sake of the show's finale. Bachelor fans can be a fickle bunch, and their opinions on Grant and his final pick are as divided as ever. Many fans have taken to social media to voice their thoughts. Some are rooting for the couple to make it work, while others are skeptical, citing the pressure and challenges that most Bachelor couples face after the show ends. But the biggest question remains, why have they been so quiet? Is it to protect their relationship, or is it because they are no longer together? The final answer. After months of speculation, cryptic messages, and fan theories, we can finally reveal the shocking truth. Grant and his final pick are still together, at least for now, but don't expect a fairy tale ending just yet. The couple has been living in the shadows, trying to navigate life outside the Bachelor bubble without the constant scrutiny of fans and the media. They have been working on their relationship in private, away from the spotlight. But one thing's for sure, their journey is far from over. Whether they'll eventually get married or go their separate ways remains to be seen. But for now, Grant and his final pick are sticking it out. Conclusion. So are Grant and his final pick still together? Yes, they are. But the road ahead won't be easy. With the pressures of being a Bachelor couple, the media attention, and the expectations of fans, it's unclear whether their relationship will withstand the test of time. In the meantime, fans will continue to keep a close eye on social media, waiting for any clues about Grant and his final pick's future. Will they make it, or will they fall victim to the same fate as so many other Bachelor couples before them? Stay tuned, because the saga of Grant and his final pick is far from over.